showing this particular video that is coming right now. Shravan, what does the video show?
So the latest development that's coming in is that there have been lapses, and the video that we have also accessed is the video of the fire equipments that have been wrapped in plastic and it's non-functional, number one. Second, a confirmation is now coming from the fire officer. They are saying that no certificate was obtained, so an NOC was not obtained from the fire department, so they were still operating without taking all the necessary permissions. And secondly, the fire equipments were also not in working condition. So there are clear lapses that have taken place. While the administration has immediately acted upon and an FIR has been registered and the owner has been taken into custody, but we are putting out this image on our screens of the fire safety equipments that were still wrapped, which is a clear indication that they were still not being used, Niranjan.
Shravan, this particular mall, and it appears, if we can ask our producers to also play that video. In one of the videos, you have the firefighters trying to douse the flames. And the firefighters have said that it's because of the metal, the tin roofing, because of which they found it even more difficult to enter and carry out and douse the fire completely. If it called itself the biggest gaming zone of Saurashtra, and it did not have a fire no objection certificate, it's another man-made tragedy, Shravan.
Well, clearly because this mall happens to be on the outskirts of Rajkot city. It's not a proper mall in the sense of functional mall per se, because it's still under construction. Some parts of it are still under construction. So it appears that the gaming mall was already operating without taking the necessary requisite permissions from the authorities. But the question here is that how are they still being allowed to operate? Now that's another part of it. In fact, an SIT has already been formed by the government to basically look into all these lapses right now. We'll try and see if we can also get in Priyanka, who's spoken to the fire officer and has essentially confirmed the fact that these lapses have taken place. While they've taken cognizance of these lapses, having said that, questions would certainly be raised as to how they were still being allowed to operate. We'll try and once again play out that reaction coming in from the fire officer. My colleague Priyanka has spoken. Let's play that out once again.
અધિકારીઓની ફરજ આવે છે કે કોઈ પણ ગેમ ઝોનિંગ અથવા તો મેળાની પરમિશન આપવામાં આવે ત્યારે એને ફાયર સેફટીના સાધનો બધું ચેક કરવું જોઈએ. સાધનોનું અધિકારીઓની ફરજ આવે છે કે કોઈ પણ ગેમ ઝોનિંગ અથવા તો મેળાની પરમિશન આપવામાં આવે ત્યારે એને
And more and more pictures coming in fact, on news agency, via news agency ANI. I think these are the first, more raw pictures that ANI is picking up from the TRP Gaming Zone fire, Shravan. Looking at the pictures coming in. And as we look at these pictures, one thing is very clear. This seems like a temporary structure, Shravan. A typical temporary structure with tin roofing. A typical gaming zone. And seems like it was operating. It has different social media handles and has been operated for a very long time now. And once again, the role of the municipality and those who are responsible for allowing this gaming zone to operate, their role comes under scanner again, Shravan.
Well, clearly, with some of the images that we have accessed, Niranjan, clearly, if you see, the tin shed has only added to the problem, because the fire was rapidly spreading, is what we are being told. And importantly, because of this, they've not been able to control the fire within a specified period. And right now, also short while back, while the district administration claims that they've brought it under control, but the image that came in, say, roughly about 20 minutes ago, clearly goes on to indicate that the rescue operation still continues, and it's still not completely under control.
All right, we have a tweet from the President of India, Rashtrapati Bhavan, also tweeting on the TRP Gaming Zone fire. President Murmu saying that she is deeply anguished to learn of the loss of lives in a fire accident at the Gaming Zone in Rajkot, Gujarat. And that our heart goes out to the families who lost their near and dear ones, including young children. Saying that she prays to the Almighty for the speedy recovery of all those being rescued. All right, so let's just go through the details of what we have so far. Another bit of information that has come in is that is from the post-mortem room from the Rajkot Civil Hospital. A very disturbing detail that there is no place to keep all the bodies. Waiting for more details to come in on that. But it tells you that the casualty may be perhaps higher than what we initially thought, Shravan.
Well, the estimate is more than 40 right now, but having said that, the official confirmation that came in from the district administration, this information came in almost more than an hour ago, so the latest update yet to come in. An hour ago, we were told by the district administration that they were able to retrieve at least 24 bodies and they were sent to the nearby hospital for further identification. In fact, we have also got images of those distressed families outside the hospital because remember, this happens to be on the outskirts, and the reason that's the reason why it's becoming difficult for even the administration to control the situation at this stage, and they are making necessary arrangements is what they say. We'll try and see if we can also get across to Priyanka, who's been tracking this very closely, getting us more details. Just for all our viewers who are tuning in right now, what is it that we know? The fire which broke out around 2:30 this afternoon was in an under construction mall, and where a gaming zone was still operating. And Niranjan, as you were pointing out, that this they were touting it as one of the largest gaming zones in the entire Saurashtra region. In fact, 24 bodies have already been recovered. Reporters on the ground indicating that because it's a weekend, the footfall was expected to be higher. But of the 24 bodies that have been recovered so far, according to the district magistrate, most of them are children, and that's the big tragedy. 24 bodies that have been recovered, most of them are children, while several tweets are now coming in, starting with the Prime Minister mourning the death of innocent people. And right now, clearly, more details coming in, Niranjan, with regards to the fact that gross violation taking place, starting with the fire NOC that wasn't obtained. And now what you see on your screens, we are also showing you the image of the fire safety equipments that were lying in one corner of the under construction mall, and they were wrapped, which is a clear indication that it wasn't functional. Also, there is indication that the rescue operation started much later, and that's the reason why, if you look at the death toll right now, which is only increasing. Niranjan, is there any more details that we're picking up from the hospital right now, because most of the bodies have been taken to the hospital? Any more details?
Sean, there are two videos that have come in now. I'll try and play out those videos. The moment we have these two videos from the hospital, we'll play out those videos right now. All right, so from the hospital, there are two videos that are coming in right now. And one of the videos shows that there are bodies lying on a stretcher. Bodies lying on not a stretcher, but different stretchers, several stretchers. And that's because there is no place in the Rajkot Civil Hospital to even place the bodies inside the post-mortem department.